this business is oils, but I don't always talk about the business opportunity, and it's something that I need to talk about. So why am I doing this business? You know, I've told you my why many times before, but it kind of evolves and grows. And the more and more I do this business and feel into this business and feel the benefits personally as I develop and grow as a person, it helps me tap further into my why. And I get nervous, I get frustrated for my kids because I wonder what they're going to do in life. And, you know, they're only the ages of 13 and 15. They don't really know what they're going to do. And I like to think that I can give them some opportunities by showing them that I can create a life of my choice and create abundance in that life, helping others, show them how to serve others, how to actually get up every day with the idea in mind that I am here to serve people. And I think that that's a beautiful gift that I can pass on to my kids, to really put the needs of others, you know, front of mind. And the great thing is that we have amazing natural products that I know help and support people. So I feel really privileged to be part of that. And I feel really privileged to be part of this bigger picture that is the wonderful things that doTERRA is doing in the world. They help with charities and communities and situations, and their help with people's health and wellness. It's just amazing to be part of that. So I guess I want to leave that legacy for my children. And I really want to bring my husband into this business as well and give him opportunities to have more freedom in his life. He's worked pretty hard all his life, and it's time for him to, you know, he'll still be working hard, but working with me on creating a life that is all balanced and free. And that's really what I'm here to do. So I wanted to share that because I wonder if you can relate to that. And maybe I'm triggering your why, your reason, your purpose for being. Or maybe I'm triggering something in you that says, I'm sick of doing what I'm doing. I'm ready to step forward and do something different. I'm ready for change. And perhaps you're scared because it takes courage, it takes bravery to step forward and release yourself from the norm. And you don't have to do it like I've done it. I've kind of taken this big, huge leap off a cliff and diving into this business and full time. So I've made that choice, but you don't have to make that choice. You might say, hey, I'm interested in just starting off by getting my oils for free. And I'll go, great, okay. Let's have a look at then what that looks like. What are the actions that you need to take in order to make that happen? And then, you know, you might start achieving those goals, getting your oils free, and then you might say, I'm ready to start supplementing my income. And I go, great. Let's look at the actions and the time that takes to make that happen. And we work together on that. And then over time, you know, once you start to see the results of your actions, you may step further and further and further into this business. Because the opportunities are real, and I'm moving at quite a really nice pace through the business. So they're certainly there. They're certainly real. And there are some amazing leaders in our business that are so supportive. So many systems and processes to support you, and that's certainly my role as well. If you come on board with me, that, you know, I love nothing more than to support the people who are taking action in my business, because I don't rise without you rising with me. And you know, the thing is about this network marketing business, and I know that there is still a lot of stigma around it, and it really actually gives me the shits, because I really don't understand where the stigma comes from. And maybe it's just because people have been burnt in the past. I don't really know. But it's interesting to me because I have never been surrounded by more uplifting, positive, happy, driven, committed, heart-centered people in all of my working life. And it's just wonderful to be part of that. And it's really interesting, you know, it's not unheard of for someone to come up through the ranks and overtake their leader, you know, in the scale, and which doesn't really happen in a normal kind of work environment. But together we rise. This is a collaborative business, so it's not something that you need to feel that you're alone in. So yeah, I think that's a really important point to make. But it isn't for the faint-hearted, because if you really are going to give this kind of business a go, let me tell you something. This is about your mindset. First and foremost, this is about your mindset. Every single day I work on my mindset. Every single day I work on my personal growth. And I do that through a whole range of things, through meditation, through connecting with leaders in webinars, team calls, collaborating with people, you know, reading. I can't do this business without working on who I am as a person. And sometimes it takes those big leaps, and sometimes you might think it's all too hard, or because, you know, you need to be prepared for rejection. That's the reality. But that's like any business, right? It doesn't really matter what business it is. But you need to be strong and clear in what you stand for. And that's what I know that I'm able to do. And I also stand strong with these little babies. You know, I use these every single day for so many different purposes. Today I'm working solidly on my book launch, and I've just been writing my book description and, yeah, working through the process of all the 50,000 steps I need to do to get this book launched properly. So I'm using Motivate today to keep motivated, Wild Orange to bring in the joy and the abundance. So I use these little babies every day, and they really support me through everything I need to go through. And they help me to overcome my blocks, because, you know, really the only blocks to your success is in here. So working with the mind, just smelling my wild orange, working with the mind is so important. So anyway, if you have the slightest bit of interest, if you're a little bit intrigued about what do I do every day, you know, how do I build this business? If you've got 1 hour a week to spare in order to start to get your oils for free or start to supplement your income, if you've got 2 hours, whatever it is, wherever you're at, and you're interested in finding out more, reach out and let's talk about the business. I can, you know, go through this with you one-on-one, and we can talk about where you're situated, what are your goals, what do you want to achieve, because believe me, everything is achievable. And what I have seen in this business is that people who have had nothing, you know, no money, unfortunate circumstances, so many obstacles in their way, they have climbed through those obstacles, released the obstacles, and these people are now leaders in this business and have completely freed their family. They can now spend more time with their family. They have more money to do all the beautiful things that they want to do in the world, you know, to give back to charity, to give back to their family, to travel, to have fun. And, you know, that's what it's all about. So if this interests you and you'd like to find out more, you can reach out to me, send me a message, let's hook up, let's chat, and I'm happy to talk you through the opportunities. And then you can feel for yourself if this is something for you, because really this is something for everyone. You don't need to have a background in anything in particular. You just have to love these babies, which is pretty darn easy to do. So reach out and let me know if you're the one for the job. Okay, have a good day.